Hello guys, welcome back. All right, so today we're going to be retouching this beautiful image right here. When I saw this image, I said, my God, I can't wait to jump on this one. Looks super amazing and we'll have a lot of work to do. So let's see how much Kumoo can be able to bring this image out and bring it to life without us having to go to, what is it called? Photoshop. So the first thing I'm going to do is to try to take care of the background, right? So we'll go straight into the background section, open the retouch. I just hope it does the job because we don't have a lot of options to play with right here. So I'll come over here and I'll just click on this two and I'll make sure I tell it that it is, okay, let's leave it as solid. Let's see what it does with the solid. Let's see how much of the distractions it could remove. Okay, so it actually removed the distractions, but it left the boxes. I don't know why it's not seeing that as a distraction. So let's try the non-solid and know if it's going to see that as a distraction. Okay, still not seeing it as a distraction. So what it simply means is that we are going to definitely jump into Photoshop and remove the remainder of this background. Or if you don't want to go to Photoshop, another option that you could take, right, is to go into your backgrounds over here and just select anyone that is very close to the color of the one it has originally. But looking at it, I think that becomes a limitation for Kumoo. Okay. All right, let's work with this, but I don't really think this interprets what we want to have in the other one. Do we have anything here? No. So what I'm going to do generally is that because we already changed the background, I will come into here and see if I can darken it down a bit, at least to be able to make it look like the original one, darkening the original one itself. Okay, so we're going to work with it like this. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is to take care of all the blemishes, but I think I love the way it did the cutout, very clean and amazingly well. Let's see if we can get a color very close to the original color we had initially. I think this came close. This is a bit too... Let's look for something that will make our object stand out and still look beautiful. Okay, gray is always nice. This is beautiful. This is super cool. Let's see how this looks. Oh, not bad. Pushed it out. But I think I'll always go for, okay, let's go with our off-white. Looks cool. So back in our retouching, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to come over here and I will take care of all the blemishes right here. I need the picture to be extremely retouched. When you look at it, you say, wow, this picture is cool. So for my dark circles, I'm pushing it all the way to the 100. My eye wrinkles, my cheek and smile line, I want to have that beautiful smooth face. Nice one. My body blemishes all gone. So do something with our lips, smoothing it out a bit. Reduce the double chin and a bit of the neck wrinkle. Beautiful. The before, the after. I think I might have to bring back this background at the end of the day, but let's just keep moving. So once I'm done with all of that, I will come straight down into my retouching. I do not have stretch marks on now, so I'm not going to turn this on. So I'll come to my retouching, go to skin, do my frequency separation. Nice. Then increase the high frequency. Do the same thing with the skin refinement, X-ray, and mutual gray leveling. So there is something I tried out lately and I don't know how beautiful it's going to work on this image. What I did was that instead of touching my contour, I came into my makeup and first of all applied my dodging and my burning. So the reason I did that was basically very simple, so that I can see the effect of the dodge and burn before I bring in the contour to even make it more accentuated. Can enhance the eyebrow, the eye makeup, and of course the blushes and the lips makeup. So keep it this way. Come to the eye, clean it, reduce the redness that is right there. So I want to have something warm at the end of the day. So for the hair, I'm going to darken it down a bit. Right. Let's try something that will have small color. Beautiful. Then reduce it just somewhere around here and reduce the stray hair. So I'm not going to soften out the hair because I think it looks really, really beautiful like that. Then for my skin, I need something light but will have a warm tone to it. So I think this serves that purpose. But I think it's a bit too reddish. Okay, so if we bring it down, what do we get? Beautiful. I think I'm going to stick with this skin tone. Looks amazingly cool. Then for my skin tone balance, just a tap, so that we'll make sure we'll have that beautiful synchronization between our skin and our body. Then a little bit of the skin glow with the brightness and the toning. Beautiful. Then once we come back right here, I think this is too bright now. Which of them brought in all that brightness? If we tone it up, it just goes all white. If we brighten it up, it just, targets more of glow. So let's do the brightness only and leave the tone, since we already have a bright skin tone. Then I'll come right here and now increase my neutral gray contour, so that I'll bring out that dodging and burning, but not enough to make it look distracting. Amazing. Beautiful. So I'll come to the dress area and just reduce the wrinkle. Come all the way down to model body. Click on my model body, right? And make sure I have my waist properly curved. So I think the slim is making her unnecessarily too slim. What do we have with our waist? Okay. So just keep it somewhere around here. Beautiful. So I really feel we can lead this image like this. Looks absolutely beautiful. So I think something is happening with my image. Aha. Beautiful. Cool. I don't want that changes to be affecting the head. I also want her a bit brighter. Let's move around with this background. The white feels that it's competing with the image a lot. I think I love this. The only challenge I have with Kumoo over this is that I cannot decide to darken the background. If I can darken the background, I would have actually just gone with this. But if we don't have all of this, what will it look like? Looks absolutely beautiful there. So what I'm going to do at the end of the day is that after this video, I'm going to take it right into Photoshop and just remove the background. And that is all I'm going to do right there. So I'm going to come over here and darken the background down just a little. I'll warm it up also just a little. I don't see the impact of the darkening I did. Am I in the right place? Let me push it all the way down and see what report it will do. Okay, so I think it's not applying anything on the background. It's just keeping it the way it is. I really don't know, probably because of network or something. But of course, I know when I export, it's going to carry the effect that I just did on it. So let's just wait for it to come around and we'll see how much that does for us. Oh, it was applying down here, but it wasn't showing it visibly. Okay, this works for me. And I think I smoothened the background out too much, since we couldn't replace it entirely, and it's not even taking away the boxes. So just, calm down a bit on the intensity of what we did here, so that we can get a bit of those textures back. Beautiful. And this is how you will touch your image using Kumoo. This is the before. Let me put it side by side so that you can see exactly what we did. This is the before right here, and this is the after, the before and the after. I think I need to saturate the dress a little. So if I come to the person, I'll come to jumpsuit. That should give us the dress, create, and just brighten it up a bit, saturate and vibrance. Maybe reduce the brightness level on it. And let's see what we get. Beautiful. That works perfectly well for me. So this is the before, this is the after, and you see how amazing it is. So if you want to start using Kumoo in your own workflow, I want to start using it to retouch your own images as professionally as we just did. All you need to do is to go to the description of this video. You are going to see the link right there. Click on it, download Kumoo, and start using it in your own work. And the beautiful part is that when you are purchasing your credits, if you use our promo code, you are going to be gaining extra 35% bonus. So make sure you use that promo code where you want to purchase. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one, and make sure that you subscribe to this channel.